Hi guys, this is Lucia. Welcome to my channel. So today I created a every single day, everyday look. It's something that I wear every single day. It's very soft and not very too bright, so you can wear it anywhere, to school, and hope you guys enjoyed it. And if you guys liked this video, give it a thumbs up. It's my first video, so I'm very nervous, but I hope you guys like it. It's really hard. And let's get on to the video. Hi guys, so the first thing we're going to do is prime the face. So I'm using the Professionals by Benefit. So we're going to put that all over the face. Alright, so we're going to take a pea-size amount. I'm just dabbing in between my fingers and I'm just putting it on my T-zone area where that's where I get the most oily, and then I have the biggest pores there. So I'm just dabbing it into the skin and letting it set. This will make our foundation go in smoothly. So I'm going to take my Urban Decay All Nighter liquid foundation. I'm in shade 3. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to pump out a pump and a half on the back of my hand, and then I want to work it into my face. So I just put it on the cheeks and on my forehead, my nose, and my chin, and I'm going to work it out to the outer parts of the face with my brush. So as you see me here, I'm trying to work the remaining of foundation on my back of my hand. So I'm going to take the Morphe brush in M439 and I'm going to buff it out. Buff it out real good on your skin because it can get really cakey. So make sure you get every inch of your face. After my foundation, I'm going to take my concealer in the Urban Decay Naked Skin Weightless Complete Coverage Concealer in the shade Fair Neutral. And I'm going to apply this on my chin and cupid's bow, down the bridge of my nose, and a little bit on my forehead. And after that concealer, I'm going to take the Tarte Shape Tape Contour Concealer, as you can see there. I'm just going to apply this one since it's a little more coverage. So I'm going to put this one on the bottom of my eyes and just do it as dots first and then create a triangle with it. After I'm done applying my concealer, I'm going to blend it out with the Beauty Blender. So this one's from the Real Techniques. And I'm just going to blend out the middle part of the concealer that I did first. And then after that, I'm going to go and blend out the under eye concealer since that one's a little more coverage, high coverage. And after I bring the concealer up to the top of my lids, so it works as a primer for my eyeshadow later on. When I'm done blending out my concealer, I usually go in with the Laura Mercier translucent powder. I didn't put in a little clip, but that's what I'm using to set my under eye and then the top of my lids too, so they're already nice and primed for my eyeshadow. So after setting my under eye, I take the L'Oreal True Match powder in the shade Nude Beige, and this is what I'm going to use to set the rest of my face. Then I'm going to take my eyebrow pencil. This is a Korean brand, so I don't know the exact name. So what I do first is outline my eyebrows. So first I do the bottom outline, and then I go in and do the upper outline, and then I fill in my eyebrows. I don't fill in the beginning corner of my eyebrow because then I like to use a spoolie and kind of like go over it so it won't look too harsh in the beginning of my eyebrow. As you can see in this clip, I am brushing out my eyebrows with the spoolie so then my eyebrows won't look as harsh. So nobody wants to have harsh eyebrows. So just go in and try to make it in as natural looking as possible. Then I'm going to use the Benefit Gimme Brow on my eyebrows so then my little hairs would stay in place and it will give me a little more coverage. too, so that's why I like it. I like this very much. So usually after I get done with doing my eyebrows, I like to contour. So I'm taking the Kat Von D Shade Light palette, and I'm taking the first shade of the palette, and I'm taking it with the brush by Morphe 523, and I like to buff it out underneath my, where usually I like my cheekbones to be defined, and I take it a little bit up by my temples also, so it doesn't look weird. So after I'm done contouring, I like to bronze out my face. So I'm taking the same palette and I'm taking the middle shade. I'm taking a bigger brush on, it's angled. So this one I'm just gonna bronze out the face. So I'm gonna go over my contour, and then I'm gonna go and bronze out my forehead to make the illusion of a smaller forehead. Then I'm gonna take the brush and by Morphe that it's 459, and I'm gonna take the banana shade from the same contour kit, and then I'm gonna clean up my contour and my bronze so it won't look that messy. So for the eyes, I'm going to be using the Tartelette and Bloom palette. This is the most amazing palette that I've tried. I'm going to take a big fluffy crease brush, and I'm going to put in Smarty Pants into the crease. It doesn't have to be perfect. It could be a little messy because as long as it's blended out, it's going to be fine. It's going to be a transition shade. So as you can see, I'm trying to blend it out in circular motions. It's going to be a lot better than just going back and forth. It's going to allow you to be able to blend your colors more smoothly and more equally. Then I'm gonna take Sweetheart, which is more of a pinky shade, and we're gonna concentrate this more into the crease. So it's gonna be more into our crease, and we'll define our crease. I lost the tape, but I used Funny Girl, which is more of a champagne color, and all over the lid, and then I go back with Sweetheart in the crease, so it can be a little more defined. Then for my eyeliner, I like to take the NYC liquid eyeliner in black, and I swear this is the best eyeliner I've ever tried. It's so good, it lasts all day, and I just love it because it's super cheap also. So what I do is I do little strokes at first, and I create a line, so the little strokes allows me to know where I want my light to go, so I kind of follow that. And I don't quite finish the line, and then I go to my outer corner and create a line also how I want my cat eye to be. And then after, if I like it, I'll connect the lines, and after that I fill it in. I'm gonna take any brush and just kind of powder off the powder that I baked with, so we don't have any excess powder on our face. So I'm gonna take a pencil brush by Morphe, this one's E18, and I'm gonna take the same palette and apply Rebel, the shade Rebel, under my eyelash line. And it was a little too big for my bottom lash line, but overall it did its job. It was just a little too big. Then I'm going to take the Morphe palette in 350S, and I'm going to use the first shade, the lightest one, as my inner corner highlight. It's going to brighten up your eye and going to make you look more awake. I'm going to take a spoolie and brush through my eyelashes. Helps prevent any clumpiness and just separates them so they will look nice and full. Then I'm going to take the It Cosmetics Superhero Mascara. This is my most favorite mascara ever. It's so good, but you have to be able to know how to use it, because if not, it does make your eyelashes a little bit clumpy. But other than that, it's a really good mascara. As you can see here, I am trying to separate my eyelashes so it doesn't become too clumpy. So I keep looking up just to check up on how it really looks like, because I'm looking down at it. And I'm going to be just going in and trying to separate as much as I can with my wand. And with that same mascara, I'm not going to dip it in, I'm going to do the bottom eyelashes. So it won't be as concentrated, but if I did dip it into the mascara. So I'm gonna take the Becca, I don't know what it's called, but it's Jaclyn Hill, and I'm gonna take the middle shade for my blush. I don't know what it's called, the names of it came off, so I'm just gonna take the middle shade. I'm just gonna apply this to the apples on my cheeks. So after my blush, I'm gonna take the NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream in the shade Stockholm. I forgot to shoot the video of me putting on the lipstick, but this is the finished product. I know my hair is a little crazy. If you guys liked it, please subscribe, like it, share it. Thank you for your support, and I'll be making a lot more videos. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.